Good morning. Aloha. Aloha. E como mai. Welcome. Welcome. Come on in. This is Naomi with Aloha Crochet Kakahiaka. That means good morning. Good morning in Hawaiian. Welcome. E como mai. I am so glad everyone's here this morning. Sorry, excuse me. Never fails. Every time I get on here, I start talking, a frog decides to show up. What is up with that, you guys? What is up with that? Just getting started. So I just got me a fresh cup of coffee. Yummy. This is the Folgers Black Silk with some raw sugar and some half and half. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum. Let me take a sip. Oh, goodness. This is my second cup. Oh, is my sign not on? Oh, my sign is dying, you guys. I think I might need a new battery. I'll have to check it out after this. But you can still see it. It says aloha. I see some of my lights are out on it. I just noticed that. Well, I'm sorry about that. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry, my hair's looking crazy. I just got my shower and I didn't get a chance to do anything with my hair yet. So my hair's just kind of willy-nilly this morning, but that's okay. Good morning, Catherine, my friend, my beautiful friend. How are you today? It is so good to see you. Welcome. E como mai. E como mai. I'm so glad you are here. Just getting started. I got a lot to talk about today, but I've kind of tried to make sure I organized my thoughts a little bit. Just waking up. I got it. I understand. Good morning, Heather, my bestie. How are you this morning? It's good to see you. So, Catherine, you don't have anything in your cup yet since you're just waking up. I get it. I get it. I've been up for a couple hours, so this is my second cup. And I've got my warmer on to keep it warm because I just got it before I came in, so I wanted it to stay hot. It is so good. I needed this coffee this morning. So yeah, I have a lot I want to share with you today. I think most of it is crochet related, and some is not, but that's okay. My first love is crochet. Well, no, my second love is crochet. My first love is Jesus. So I'm going to Catherine says she's going to go grab her tea, warmer, and hook. Sounds good. Sounds good. You'll be back. All right. All right. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good, my friend. Just kind of trying to just kill a little bit of time. Let some more people kind of jump in here and say good morning. Please make sure when you come in, say good morning. Let me know you're here. Say hello. And hit that thumbs up and subscribe for me. I'm texting someone, one of my crochet groups, let them know that I am live. So, but yes, get a few more people in here. If you like what you see, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. I've just been having a lot of fun trying to come up with content for this channel. I'm excited for this platform, and I pray that I'll be able to continue to entertain and educate if as time goes by. Good morning, Barbara. Aloha, my beautiful friend. It's so good to see you. It's good to see you. Welcome. E como mai. E como mai. I'm so glad that you're here. My ear is itchy. So, but yeah, I've been praying about this platform, my channel, and And I'm just going to continue to do what I've been doing and try to grow. I'm going to be getting with one of the other YouTubers, and she's going to try to show me some things. That is, if that offer is still on the table. Hopefully, it is, Lori. Lori from Lori's Story. She was gonna walk me through some of the things to do for editing if I choose to do some editing. And that would be only if I decide to start doing some tutorials. And they would just be basic tutorials, you guys, because I am not a designer in any way, shape, or form. What I do is I take patterns and sometimes I'll adjust them to my liking or to my, abilities or inabilities, whichever way you want to look at it. Sometimes I tweak patterns after I've made the original to see how something looks. But I don't consider myself a designer. So if I do tutorials, it would be stitch type, but we'll see. We'll see. I do want to do something. I want to add more to my channel. I'm thinking of adding more days. I do have a post out there. It's a poll on my YouTube channel under the posts as to which time people like better. My 9:30, still Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Tuesday and Thursdays at 5:30. I'm going to keep it up another week. So all of next week it'll be up. So that way any newcomers that I have or even people that hasn't had a chance to get over there and vote, please get over there and vote and let me know. Right now, as the standings are, the evening time is looking like the right time. But I want to ask you, my viewers, my subscribers, my friends, which one do you prefer? I know which one I prefer at this point, but I'm not going to say until I know what you think and what you would prefer. Okay. So, yeah, it's a good morning. It's a good morning. What's in your cup? And what's your weather? Let me check mine out. Didn't check mine out before I started. Of course, of course. I should have, but what else would I have to talk about? No, I'm kidding. So right now it's sunny, which it is, and it's 42, and it feels like 42. Yay. Let me see. I think looks like today's high is going to be about 66. Yay. So it's going to be, yesterday was really nice. My husband and I went somewhere yesterday, and I had a sweater on. Wasn't really needed, but I had a short sleeve, and it is still, considered winter here. So I didn't want to take a chance and get caught unawares. So I still had my sweater, and it was perfect. It was perfect. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't cold. It kept me comfortable. So let's see here. I don't know what I'm doing. So, hey, if you're here and you haven't said good morning to me yet, good morning. Good morning. Aloha, kakahiaka. Let me show that to you. It's been a while since we've done these. So let me show you. That is good morning in Hawaiian. It is aloha, kakahiaka. So that is good morning. And then the other phrase I like to use is e como mai. It's pronounced, it looks like E, but it's E-H. So it'd be e como mai, welcome or come on in or come in. So come on in, you guys. Barbara says she finished her blanket. She's drinking coffee and the weather is foggy and cold. Oh, have you still been getting snow, Barbara? Tell us. Sorry, you guys. I should have brought a hair tie. Oh, I have a hair tie. at least have a hair tie. Because I just finished washing my hair, so it's looking a little wonky this morning. So I apologize for that. All right, just a little better. It's not all everywhere. Snow for a couple of days. No snow for a couple of days. Okay. Okay. Yay. Well, it's winding down. Winter's winding down, but it may not be, it may just like say, you know what? I know it's time for me to wind down, but I'm not going to go out with a bang, without a bang, right? So, and what's on your hook this morning? I have several things on my hook today that I need to get done. I have my 12-inch square. The only time I've worked on it is when I've been here. So the last time I picked this up was Tuesday. It's been in this office because I also have, I'm finishing up. I was finishing up. In fact, I need to look for something, but I'll look for that afterwards. I lost at Yarn Chicken, you guys. I lost at Yarn Chicken the other day. I was trying to finish up. Oh no! I just dropped my phone on everything. Hopefully everybody's still here. Sorry about that. I need to come up with a non-crashing system. But I think I'm still here. It looks like I'm still here. So hopefully you're still there. And I apologize for that. That was kind of crazy. Catherine says she's going to work on her granny square cardigan. Very nice. Very nice. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Let's see here. And Heather said yes. What are you saying yes to, Heather? A system? I do need a non-crashing system, right? Oh, good. Yay. So I lost at Yarn Chicken the other day when I was trying to finish up my corner to corner. Let me show you how much I lost by. Let me show you. So I have, and I know I have this one yarn that I can use to finish it up, and I think it'll be fine. I meant to get that out before I started, so that way I could show it to you, and you guys can give me your opinion. But I lost Yarn Chicken by that much. By that much. I'm so sad. Oh, why are you coming apart? I guess I need a stitch marker in here, so that way it won't unravel. Guess what? I have a stitch marker, and it's right here. Look at this. Look at this. So today, after my live, I am going to be working on this room. I definitely want to finish getting everything off of this shelf and getting this shelf out of here. Okay, thank you, Heather. We're still here. Yay. Welcome, those of you who I've not said hello to, or those who have not said hello to me. E como mai? Come on in. Just come on in. Say hello. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I was so excited the other day. Sarah Satch from Posh Pooch Designs, and I've been watching her for years. I've been using a lot of her patterns for things over the years. She gave me a shout out, you guys. And in one day, I received 10 new subscribers. Barbara, my mind is blown. Okay, Catherine, my mind is blown. I've been watching Sarah for years, and I just love that lady. She is so creative and so funny. So if you haven't seen her yet, please go over and watch her. What would make it wonky? Oh, wait, let me go back up here. No, can you dig a couple rows and go down a hook? What do you mean? For my corner to corner? I don't know. I know, I'm so sad. I don't know what to do. Aloha, Tanya. Welcome. Ekomo mai. Ekomo mai. I don't know what to do because I don't have any more of this yarn. It was a one skein skinny cake, and it was in mulberry. And I was trying to find another mulberry when I went to Michael's. Was it last week or the week before? They still have skinny cakes, but just not mulberries. So right now, this is going to go in timeout until I can figure out a solution or frog, or if anybody has mulberry and wants to share, even if it's a partial cake, you guys, even if it's just like a remnant of a cake, I'll take it. I will pay for the shipping if you are willing to send it to me. Okay. But it's the Karen skinny cake. It doesn't have to be a full ball. Okay. It really does not. Like I said, if you guys did a project with it and you have remnants, please, by all means, if you don't have plans for it, send it my way. I'd be happy to take it off your hands. Just let me know how much I owe you and I will send it to you. But that's the colorway right there, mulberry. Yes, Barbara, for sure. I wish you had, she says, I wish I had one. I would send it to you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Tanya. What's on your hook this morning? What's in your cup? Barbara, what's in your cup? Did you tell me? Heather, did you tell me? Catherine said that she was getting some tea. I think she said she was getting tea. So I know she's got some tea in her cup. So yeah, see, only that little bit. Can y'all see where that's left off at? Let me show you. See, right there, right there. So yeah, I lost it, yarn chicken. But until I come up with a solution or find some more mulberry, it'll go in timeout for a little while. I have a timeout pile that I'll just, well, actually, it's a timeout. What is that called? It's a timeout tub that I have. So just projects that are partly done, and that's why I started frogging that one that you guys see me frogging on Sunday. So yeah, so that was a timeout, and then it became a year and more timeout. So hopefully this one doesn't take as long to be in timeout. That red one was in timeout for a long time. So I said, well, I've got to frog it. And that's what I started doing on Sunday. And I'm taking part of it and repurposing it and making granny squares. Because even if you don't have any intention with that granny square, when you're first making it, you never know when it'll come in handy. Like I have other granny squares in here. I'll pull them out later. And I found a whole bunch of granny squares that I had made, but I hadn't put them together. So even if when you make your granny squares to get your scraps, utilized, you at least have granny squares. And if you need to throw it together for a gift or, you've got all these granny squares, there might be a specific colorway that you've got of granny squares. You can make a gift for someone just like real quick. Just pull those granny squares out, grab like 7, 10, whatever you want to make, depending on how big your squares are, and just join them together with a different color. If you have all red, join it together with black or join it together with white. Or you can even do yellow. I mean, red and yellow looks really cool together. Let's see, I have a couple squares in there that are red and black. So what I could do is take and join them either with white or join them with black. Either way, right? Um, the possibilities are unlimited, but that's what I like to do is I like to take my scraps. Um, and I used to be really diligent about it, but I hadn't in a couple of years. So that's hence the reason why I have all these scraps that needs to be balled up and then turned into something. And for me, my go-to turn into something is granny squares, whether there be the traditional granny square or any other kind of granny square that looks really nice that um, I see and I'm like, ooh, I like that. And so I'll make a granny square of that pattern or, whatever. Um, and that's what I do those are my swatches. I'm just going to call it what I think I use. From me, the term would be swatch. Like, how designers will say, well, make a little swatch, or do a test portion of the pattern to see if you're even going to like the pattern. And so I'll do that a lot, but I usually, especially if it's a new stitch for me, I'll do it in a granny square in a square so that way I can incorporate it in a blanket or whatever. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. so so there's that. um yeah, so lost yarn chicken, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, if anybody hears me or sees me on the replay and they have some of that, please by all means I'd be happy to take your scraps. Okay. Let's see, Tanya, I have aroma of pedigree ground beef dog food on your spoon, giving my babies their morning pills so everyone gets half a cup. Oh. Pedigree ground beef dog food on your spoon. That is funny, Tanya. But the fur babies do need their meds if that's what they need. So that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. Sometimes, like mine, you have to hide it in her food and then still make sure she still eats it because she's gotten to the point where she will spit her pill out if she doesn't like it. Like if she finds it and then realizes that it's her pill. So we have to cut it up a little bit and then mix it in her food. She's crazy. Or as we say in Hawaiian, she's pupuli, okay? Which is crazy. Mm. Let's see, do I have Papuli on my banner? Let me see. Let's see. I don't think I have Papuli. I'll have to make that up and go from there. So, let me see here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something. Why is it when you're trying to find something, it takes forever to find it, right? So, here we go. Here we go. So, today is National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Sapphire 2 needs pills. Okay, so all of your fur babies do, huh, Tanya? Or Sapphire's Papuli. Sapphire's probably Papuli, right? Like Lonnie. Like some dogs, their tails just wag, right? Not Lonnie. It's her whole body. Her whole body. She gets so excited. Her whole body goes. She could knock somebody out. Oh, mercy. So, what else am I sharing with you all today? I have a lot, and I thought I had my thoughts in order, but obviously not. So, today is National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. So, does anyone want to tell me a fairy tale today? Tell me. Inquiring minds want to know. um, let's see here. So I have this on my hook right now, and I lost it, Yarn Chicken. Oh, real quick, before I go into my next project, you guys. So our daughter, she told us about this restaurant yesterday. It's called Stacy's Heavenly Host. Okay. It's in Ogden, Kansas, which is right outside one of the gates of the base here, which is Fort Riley. So if you're a local listener, hey, I'm doing a shout out right now for Stacy's Heavenly Host. They are a soul food. Let's see, Stacy's Heavenly Host soul food restaurant. Okay. And their thing on the bottom says the kitchen of love, touch of soul. I love it. I love it. We went there for the first time. They've been open for 2 years, over 2 years. And oh my goodness, their food was amazing. I still have some leftovers that I'm having for lunch. And for myself, I got the smothered pork chops and shrimp. And it was over a bed of rice. Then I got some black-eyed peas and some greens. And then my daughter, she got catfish. Let's see, catfish, just the plain catfish, fried catfish, amazing. Macaroni and cheese and fried okra, amazing. My husband, he got a grilled chicken breast with macaroni and cheese and greens. And oh my goodness. And then, you guys, they had your options for your bread was cornbread, sweet potato cornbread, dinner roll, or what was the other one? Let me see. Is it listed here? Dinner roll, cornbread, sweet potato cornbread, or regular waffle. You could have a regular waffle. Oh my goodness. The sweet potato cornbread. I had never thought of having one of those or even making one of those. Amazing. So if you're a nearby listener, subscriber, please go give them a visit. The one who was there helping us, he's the host, the waiter, and the manager. His name's Q U E. And then let's see here. Our cook was nicknamed Little Bit, Dwanita, or Donita, Dawnita, Donita. I think it's Donita. Didn't get a chance to meet her because they kept on getting orders. Even though the brick and mortar, there wasn't a lot of people in there, but they've been getting a lot of orders online. So if you're near Ogden, Kansas, check them out. The building itself is just this little cute old brick and mortar, but their food is amazing. They've been there for about 2 years. They're talking about expanding. So let's give them a shout out. Stacy's Heavenly Host. And yeah, amazing stuff right there in Ogden, Kansas. Let's see. Oh, Gloria's here. Good morning, Gloria. Hey, como mai. Welcome. I'm so glad you are here. I am so glad you are here. Yeah, this soul food was amazing. So we're talking about going back, and they had some awesome chicken and waffles on their menu. Listen to this. Listen to this. Chicken and waffles, either wings or tenders. They have regular waffles. Okay, and keep listening just for a minute. Indulge me, please. They have strawberry swirl waffles. They have peach cobbler waffles, red velvet waffles, red velvet Oreo stuffed waffles, Cookie Monster, which was blue. I seen a picture, and banana pudding waffles. Y'all, which one should I try? The peach cobbler looked amazing. like the peach cobbler or chicken and waffles looked amazing. So we will be going back. We will be ordering and either bringing it home or eating it there. Either way. So Gloria, I'm sorry. I got off track for a minute, but welcome a Komamai. I'm glad you are here. What's on your hook? What's in your cup? Once upon a time, a beautiful woman named Naomi made me drool by reading a menu. Today is tell a fairy tale day. Good fairy tale, Barbara. Now you're hungry, right? I know. Talking about it made me hungry. I'm ready to go eat my pork chop. Sorry, I needed more coffee. So that is my shout out for Stacy's Heavenly Host restaurant in Ogden, Kansas. So check them out if you're local. If you're local to me, please, by all means, go check them out. And let's see here, another National Day, Letter to an Elder Day. Do you have an elder friend? You're caking up scrap colored yarn for a throw you're working on. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, I put out a shout out, Gloria. And you got water in your cup. Yay. Yay. Earlier I was showing my project that I lost yarn chicken to. So maybe if you have a minute, you can go back. It's not too far in, so maybe afterwards you can go back and check that out. I'd appreciate it. So, do you have an elderly friend or grandparent or even a mom, dad that you could send a letter to? I think that would really help boost their day. You know, and I was thinking about when I seen that the other day. I was like, you know, I don't have any more grandparents to write to. I do know some elderly people, but I remember several years back when I used to clean for this one lady. She would always be sad, because she didn't have a lot of friends still around, and her family lived far away. So, I think it would help to send them a letter, right? And anybody, even if it's a random friend, that you haven't spoke to in a while, or a friend's mom or something like that, send her a letter or send him a letter. Grandma, Catherine, she says, she's sad. Oh wait, I can pull it up right here so y'all can. Well, you guys can see it anyways on the feed. She says, "I'm sad because I made a delicious clam chowder yesterday, and we all had some. It was delicious, but my husband didn't put the leftovers away, and I wanted more today. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Catherine." Do I know your husband's name? I don't think I do. Oh, and you fell asleep early, Catherine. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. You know what? That sounded good when Barbara was talking about that. So I've already started my menu and um, shopping stuff together. So I will be, oh, wait, what did I just do? I don't know what I did. There we go. Okay. Kara, hi, good morning. Ekoma Mai, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We're just talking a little bit of everything today. I was talking about yarn chicken and all kinds of stuff. And my repurposing of some yarn. So I got an order. I guess it's been 3 weeks ago now. Yeah, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I had to wait and get my, I had to wait for her to send the payment, and then I had to wait and get the yarn. So I have the yarn. And let's see here. I don't have a picture of it. Do I have a picture of it? I can pull one up. Watch this. So, but what I will show is in my description box, I should say. In my description box of this video, I posted the patterns that I'm using. It's from Maze and Ruth, Maisie, and I did put her link to her channel in the description box, and then under that I did also the link for the patterns in itself that I'm using. And I'm going to pull up the pattern, well, the picture of what she had sent me that she wants. And I feel like mine is going to be around the same. So I'm going to show it to you. The only difference with this one, once I figure out what I'm doing, is it's blue and white. Can you all see that? Isn't that beautiful? So I'll be making solid grannies in between where the teddy bears are. But this particular one is 5 by 5. It has 5 rows, 5 columns, but they wanted it 7 by 7. So that's what I'm doing. And let me show you my colors. I think it's going to be beautiful. Kathy, good morning. Good morning. Miguel, good morning. Miguel says, good morning, Naomi and chat. Hey, Gloria, longtime friend. I just seen that, Miguel, right as I was getting ready to come in here into my office. So I'll be going back and watching that. I seen that you've made some hats. And then Kathy McCrae says, hello, everyone. Good morning. You're wearing compression gloves. I know. I seen that. And how is your daughter doing today, Catherine? I know she wasn't feeling well the other day. Gloria is so cute. She goes, hey, Miguel. I know this hand, I did something to it a couple of days ago, maybe 4 days ago now. Feels like only a couple, but no, it's not been. So it's been hurting. I can't really grip tightly. It's still hurting, but not as bad as it was. Oh, you and Gloria go way back. Oh, how sweet. So Gloria, do you live near Miguel or just been YouTube buddies for a long time? Inquiring minds want to know. Feeling better now that she's on antibiotics. Oh, good, Catherine. Good. That's right. I remember you were having to play, you had to play mommy, definitely do the granny thing and stay up with the baby the other night. I remember that. Catherine saying hello to everyone that just joined in. No YouTube buddies for a long time. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That's a blessing. That is such a blessing. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so thirsty. Well, not really thirsty. I just really, really am enjoying this coffee this morning. I'm really enjoying this coffee. So in the description box of this video, I had put, like I said, the link for her channel, Maze and Ruth. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or Maisie, Maisie. I put her link for her channel. And then under that, I also put the link for the actual blanket. It's a 2-part. It's a 1 and 2-part videos on crocheting the bears and then crocheting the rest of it, the bear assembly and all that. So let me show you. So I made, so far I've done like 6 of these. Oops, sideways. 6 of these. So they're just the bear face, and then you add the white to it. I think that is absolutely adorable. The ears are sticking out, which I think is adorable as well. So there's that. And then I was making just the bear, square in itself. And then you have to make the nose muzzle area. Thank you, Heather. Oh, Catherine, thank you. Thank you. And then the eyes, then you embroider the eyes. Well, I had to make the mouth and the nose and stuff. So I started that last night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole, because I need 25. Is it 25? Yes, I need 25 teddy bear squares. So like I'll probably just make a whole bunch of these. Like right now I have 6. So I'll make some of those, and then like last night I started making this with the nose. What's it called? I think it's the nose, right? Anyway, and then you applique that. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Barbara. And how did I do the ears? I did the back loop only. Well, the front loop only with 6 double crochets. And then, because when I attach the white, I'll be going to the back loop only for that first row. So, but yeah. So front row, front loop, front row. You'd think this was my first project, right? Front loop only for the ears of 6 double crochets. And because of me, I'm special. I always mark. I always use stitch markers. I love stitch markers. Stitch markers are my friend. And so when before I even go into that front loop, I'll mark my back loop so that way it's not lost for me, because I lose sight of things. So I did 2 of them last night. I put their nose on last night, their little face. And then I have to do the eyes, which you embroider the eyes as well. So I'll be doing that. But yeah, 3, 4, 5. Where's my other one? I have another one. Yeah, I just have, I haven't even tied in. I didn't do the end on that one. But anyways, yeah. So I have 6 of them so far. And then last night I started making just some of the white parts. I'll probably just make all the whites that I need for this project. I'll finish making all the whites, and then I'll go back, add all the noses. And then in between, I'll make more of these. And then, but yeah, I haven't been, so that'll be the white square. And then the blue square is just this soft blue from I Love This Yarn. And then the brown, I think I mentioned this the other day, but so the teddy bears is Toasted Almond from also I Love This Yarn. So when I get an order for things, I try to make sure that everything for that project is all within, for the uniformity aspect of things. I always want to make sure that I'm using the same yarn, and I have all the colors that I need and enough of it to make sure that I can start and finish the project, unlike my chicken project earlier. But that was only because I only had the one cake. It's been sitting here for a while, and I thought, let me go ahead and make a blanket. Well, I guess I should have stuck with a different stitch or something, because now it has to sit in timeout. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It is, Catherine. But you know what? I love it. I love it. That my husband said the same thing. That it's a lot of work, but I love it. It's fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Kathy McCrae says, hello, Tanya. Let's see. Oh, yay. Everyone's saying hello. So if you're just joining us, please pop in, say hello, say aloha, good morning. Or if you're feeling adventurous, you can say aloha kakahiaka, which means good morning in Hawaiian. And I will say e komo mai, which means welcome or come in, welcome, come on in. It's good to see everyone this morning. Please don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. I am so excited for all that's going on right now. I have these projects that I'm working on. And I don't know if I mentioned this the other day or not. I might have. So today, after I get off of here visiting with all of my beautiful people, I'm going to finish this shelf, getting things off, figure out what I'm getting rid of. We have a Sunday school that some of this stuff I think can go down in the Sunday school. Like I have little gift bags and things like that. Some of it I still want to keep because when we move, I still want to continue doing what I'm doing. And so I'll still need some of that stuff, but some of that stuff I think I can get away with doing without because I've gone with, I've not used it in a while. So I can get rid of some of that stuff. So that's my goal today, is to finish this shelf so I can get this shelf out. I have a friend that I'm giving this shelf to. She just moved back from Washington. She's one of our associate ministers, and so she helps out with the children's church and everything, and so she's still just getting settled in. So I offered that to her. Oh, yay, Tanya, your hubby's home for lunch. Nice. Very nice. Yay. So what's for lunch? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, Catherine, of course, of course. I know. I love working with that yarn. Um, Barbara says she's starting her solid granny. I'm a little lost after finishing a blanket. Oh, I know. I know. It's like you finish something and you're like so excited because you finished it. And then you're like, oh, now what? What am I making now? Where? So I get it. I get it, Barbara. Yes. It's like, oh no, now what do I do? Oh, and today also, so the other one was Letters to an Elder Day, and the other one also was Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Ooh, apple pie is for lunch. Tanya, where's mine? Another national today is Set a Good Example Day. So we have to set a good example today, ladies and gentlemen. So because today is National Set a Good Example Day. Well, I pray that I am a good example every day, but I'm sure I am not. But I try. But only with God's help. Kara, that's funny. She says, ha ha ha. Once upon a time. Go ahead and tell us. I want to hear it, Kara. Let's hear your tale. This coffee, you guys, since my bestie Heather got me this warmer over here, I'm enjoying having hot coffee during my lives. I just love it. Now I just need to probably buy another one for my living room. So when I'm crocheting, I can have hot coffee out there too. Because it sits, when you get busy, you get crocheting, right? And next thing you know, you're like, go to sip your coffee and it's all cold. You're like, oh. I still drink my coffee cold. And I will say that I don't mind drinking cold coffee. But this warmer thing, game changer, you guys. Game changer. I just saying. So good. So good. Um, Barbara says, once upon a time, sweet lady set a good example of crocheting and sharing her love of Jesus. Aw, that's sweet. Great story, Kara said. Heather said yuck, and she's saying yuck to me drinking cold coffee. She's been saying that for years. She doesn't understand how I can sit there and drink cold coffee. She's like, why? But yeah, I love this thing is a game changer for this coffee. I just love it. I just love it. Um, yeah, yeah. So, what else am I sharing with you all today? So, that's my main project that I have going on. But now that I have to put my corner to corner in timeout, and I only have this one project, well, two projects. I don't really consider this one a big project because this isn't going to take me time to finish. And I've only been working on it while I've been here talking to you guys. I haven't worked on it at all today though, because my hand is kind of still hurting, but it's okay. It's hard for me to crochet with my glove. Does anyone else, when they crochet, are they able to still wear their glove, their compression glove when they're crocheting? I have a hard time. And I think because my tension changes, because like you can see, I have little grippies right there, right? And so my yarn doesn't flow as easily when I'm crocheting. It's, um, yeah. Barbara says, Heather, LOL, cold coffee, but only if it's in on purpose with ice and cold foam. Yes, ma'am. For sure. For sure. Um, so yeah, I have this. I want to do some maintenance in my room today. Oh, that's what I was getting to say. So I don't know if I told you guys on Tuesday or not. Um, but I want what I'm gonna do is because I have this yarn, and I think I mentioned the other day that I have a collection of bells. I'm gonna start pulling my bells from my curio cabinet since we are moving. Um, and I'm gonna start cleaning them up because I don't do it on a regular basis because there's a lot of bells. I have a lot of bells, and I'll do a count while I'm doing this so I can let y'all know. And if you want to um, figure out how many bells I have and you want to put in a guess, then by all means, put in a guess. Um, oh, Tanya, are you still here? Tanya, are you still here, or are you visiting with brother? Are you? Anyways, you'll hear me later if you go back and listen. You won the guess as to how many yards I used last year. So I have a few things already put together, but I didn't bring it in here. Oh, I was gonna pack that today for you guys. I was gonna pack it right here for you guys, but I forgot it. I had, oh my goodness, other stuff going on, so I forgot to bring that in here. So I'll bring it in here Tuesday. Well, I won't be here Tuesday, but I'll be here. Like I'll still be on my live. Um, I might just do a quick video of me packaging up something, my stuff for you, Tanya. But yeah, you're the winner. You're the winner. I'll be sending you some stickers. I know that. And of course, you know that you're getting these rings. I'm sending these rings to you so you can try them out for towel toppers. See how you like using this. You used a fingerless glove after surgery. It made my hand and more comfortable, and I could still crochet. Tim's gone already. Oh, okay. Okay. You fed him apple pie and then he went on his way, huh? Yes. So, okay. Yeah. Um, I can. I can use fingerless gloves to crochet with, but it doesn't give me the compression that I need right now. And I kind of need the compression of my compression glove. This is a copper fit glove, and it helps with what is going on with my hand. It hurts. It hurts. So it's getting better. I'm able to stretch it out better than I was. Um, but yeah, it's still, and I do my little exercises and it hurts. But if it helps, make it better in the overall, then I will. um, yeah, I've tried yarn rings, but I've not tried them when I've had my glove on. Good idea, Heather, and I have several. So, um, see, Heather, who's not a crocheter, knows about yarn rings. My granddaughter showed me that she's working on her blanket again. She said she should have it done by maybe next year, Father's Day. And thank you, Heather. That's a good idea. I'm going to try that later when I go get ready to crochet. But after this today, I'll be not crocheting. I'm going to be doing this shelf and kind of getting this room redone. Because I need to go through some of these bags and do some winding of yarn and just packing of stuff. So I'll probably take an hour or so and do yarn maintenance, organization, room, right? And then I'll probably go back to crocheting. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Tanya, I'll be putting a package together. In fact, I'll do a video and post it later. Sometime this weekend, I will post it. Sunday, I'll be traveling. But Barbara, I'm thinking I should be at my destination by the time we go live. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If not, I'll just go live from wherever I'm at, and I just won't have like I'll have my laptop, but I don't know if I'll have good signal or whatever. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, or I can do it from my iPad. But yeah, I'm glad everyone's here today. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I am so excited. In one day, I got a notification, Barbara and Tanya and Heather and everyone here. I got a notification that I ended up getting in one day 10 new subscribers. Like one day it was 254, the next or 240, no, 254. Then the next day I looked and it was 264. I was like, flabbergasted? Yeah, I was flabbergasted. I was like, what? That is so awesome. Right. Heather just said, awesome sauce. I know, that's what I'm saying. Awesome sauce. So, yeah. Oh, before I go, there was one more thing I wanted to mention. Well, here, let me do this first. So we have to set an example today. Hopefully I set an example every day, but like I said, I know I don't. I fall short every day, but I'm thankful that God's grace and God's mercy continues to cover me. But that doesn't mean that I can't continue to be a good example, even if I fail. Just have to keep going and ask God to continue to help me, right? That's all I can do. And then another national day is Pistachio Day. So today is also National Pistachio Day. If you like pistachios, which I do, in fact, Starbucks has a pistachio, either cold foam or different drinks that they've been having. And then they have this pistachio chocolate bread recently that I tried. Oh my goodness, you guys. So amazing. And they had pieces of pistachio on the bread and in the bread. It was amazing. It was amazing. I just tried that a couple weeks ago. Anyway, so that's today. Today is also National Pistachio Day. So those were all the days for today as far as like national day. That's Mom's favorite, or at least one of them. She loves nuts. I know. I love certain nuts. I'm not a big, I mean, it depends. It depends. But I mean, if you put chocolate with it, pretty much any nut is good then, right? Just kidding. My favorite is macadamia nut. Of course, and it's expensive, so I don't get to have that very often. And the pistachios, I love pistachios, but those too are expensive, I feel. Um, uh, and I don't know about you, but I like the ones with the shell, right? Have to add pistachio. You have to add pistachio to your diet, Tanya. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, oh, your brownies. Oh, I know that sounds amazing, right? Pistachios in your brownies. Yum. Let me know how that is. I might have to get some. But when I'm eating, when I'm sitting there just eating pistachios, that's what I want. I want the ones with the shells. It just kind of, I mean, it's wonderful that they're, making them without the shell. It's good for people who want to bake with them or, cook with them or whatever. But when you're just sitting there eating nuts, you want that shell, kind of like sunflower seeds. You want the shells, right? Um, Although sunflower seeds have gotten to the point where I really like the ones without the shell. But anyway, I know, Kara, that does sound yummy, right? That sounds very yummy. So one more thing before we go. I know I'm off over just a little bit, but I wanted to talk again a little bit about packages for warriors. I don't know if any of you remember, I did a little interview with Amy, who is the founder of Packages for Warriors. And so I was visiting with her the other day, and I'm thinking of trying to help them to extend to Arizona, where we'll be moving to. They have several different places. They have here in Kansas, they have 2 or 3 places here in Kansas that offers the boxes and ships for people who are sending to servicemen and women overseas. Um, they're really a good organization, nonprofit. Nobody gets paid. They've invited me to be part of their organization, especially if I try to get things going down in Tucson. But they have in Gainesville, Georgia, and in Youngstown, Ohio, and they're still growing. Um, oh, mercy, excuse me. Excuse me. Awesome. Sorry, let me get some sanitizer, even though I can only put it on the one hand, but that's okay. um, oh, thank you, Tanya. Thank you. You're making brownies today with sweet potatoes. Oh, that sounds amazing. Recipe, please. Recipe, please. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Tanya. That just kind of came out of nowhere. Thank you. Remember to hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate it. But I really they have where people can go into specific. They have specific area places in those like here we have Box and Ship. Georgia, they have another facility, but they're not called Packages for Warriors. There's just a local shipping or Box and Ship or whatever other name in different places. And you can find that information on that website right there that I have on the screen if you want to take a screenshot. Um, and what they do is they offer empty boxes that people can fill up for their loved ones that are overseas. And you take it back to the facility that you pick up the box from full, and they will send it to that loved one. It has to be an overseas address. So, like if you have, say, for instance, you have a son and he's over in um, Europe, uh, Poland. We have some guys in Poland right now doing, if they're in Poland or Germany or Korea or wherever they are, wherever our servicemen and women are, and you have a loved one that are stationed overseas, then Packages for Warriors will pay for that through that facility that you go through. So, like I said, look it up. They have all the listings of all the different places that they have the facilities, or you can even do something from online. They give you instructions on how you can possibly just pre-order something, pre-order or order a package that's pre-made, and they will send it out for you under your name. Um, awesome, Kara. Thank you. Oh, that would be wonderful. A Southwest chapter. That'd be wonderful. I know I want to start a chapter there in Tucson. So that would be a wonderful idea. Like I said, the founder I had on here a while ago. Her name's Amy, and but there's all the information that's in that website right there. And so I'll be talking more about them throughout different times that I'm on my live, because they are for our servicemen and women, and that is near and dear to my heart. They are near and dear to my heart. My husband's retired military. My daughters might have a daughter and a son that was also in the service, um, both of which were medically retired. They were injured. They have different things that and several other. And then I have a lot of friends that were military, still in the military, and my dad was military, and I appreciate our servicemen and women. I appreciate all that they've done, all the sacrifices they've made, past and present and future. And then I also appreciate our first responders, our medical and emergency workers, our first responders, our police officers, sheriffs. I just appreciate all of each and every one of you. But for my um, charity of choice is going to be Packages for Warriors. I will be talking more about them, bringing up more things as time goes by, and let you know how that. Yes, yes, Kara. God bless those who have served. We appreciate each one that served and continues to serve. Continues to serve. Um, Barbara, these boxes go to random military. Um, you can check on their website. I think it has to be somebody that you know, but I think there is another section on there, um, that if you want to make just donations, you can also purchase boxes as a donation, and they might have somebody that they can send it to. But if not, they are always looking for donations, um, monetary, to help set those costs, um, to be able to send those packages, though, for those who have people that they know that they want to utilize these packages for. And it's not just for like parents, grandparents, brother, sister, even service member that has a service member. Say, for instance, one of the girls I know, she has a boyfriend that was overseas, and I took her to the facility that we have here, and she was able to get a box. She was able to fill it up, take the box back, and they sent it for her. So even if you're a service member, or in any way, you can also utilize going to this website, and they have all the information. And I'm going to be learning more about it too. So that way, when people ask me questions like Barbara, how you just asked, I don't know all the ins and outs of everything as of yet, but that is my goal, is to learn more about the organization. I am learning, and I do know that they're a good organization. I met some of the board. Well, we did a telephone meeting yesterday, with some of the board members. And so I got to meet or speak with a couple of them. And so, yeah, and nobody is paid. Your name is misspelled. My name is misspelled. Where, Barbara? Uh-oh, you're right. What did I do? Oh, mercy. Let me see if I can fix that. I did not even see that. Thank you. Warri. I forgot my I, didn't I? Mercy. Thank you. I'm sorry, you guys. Warriors. I think that's it, right? Let's see here. Enter. And now show. Warriors. Got it. Thank you, ma'am. See, I need people to help keep me in track. Help keep me on track. I can't believe I missed it. So yeah. Yes. They do free boxes to ship, but they do not pay for the shipping. So even though, because those boxes that UPS, United States Postal Service offers, you can get the free boxes, but they do not pay for the shipping. So that's where Packages for Warriors comes in, and they utilize, they're the ones who pay for that shipping for those servicemen and women and for family members who want to send goodies to their loved ones that are overseas. So there's the correct Packages for Warriors. Sorry. And yes, Tanya, anybody can get those free boxes. They can. But they won't pay. They won't pay for the shipping of those. That comes out of, their pockets to fill them and to send them if you're wanting to send something. But that's what Packages for Warriors is offering, is for them to utilize them to send for free to that service member. So yeah, check them out. They'll give you a whole, they have all that information there. I appreciate you guys listening to me. Oh my goodness, I've been jabber-jawing this whole time. It's already after an hour, you guys. I apologize for that. But like I said at the beginning, I had a lot that I wanted to share with you. Please go back and watch the beginning. There's a couple of things. Yeah, that would help, but it's only for overseas right now. Right now, that's their focus, because it's so expensive, and Tanya, it's so expensive to send packages overseas, even though it's going through the United States Postal Service. It's still a lot of money for family members to send their loved ones packages overseas. So right now, that's their focus, is anyone who's got an APO or FPO. F as in Frank. And I forget what those, Heather, if you're still here and you remember APO and FPO, but they say they mention all of this in their website too. But yeah, it would be helpful for people in the States and boot camp, but it is not as expensive to send things stateside to stateside, whereas it's a lot more expensive to send stateside to overseas. So that's where their focus is for, and I don't know if that'll change. I'm just learning more about the organization as well. And so the more I learn, the more I will try to pass on to you. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Please go back and watch the beginning. There's a few little things I stuck in there that maybe you can watch. I'm going to try to get a video done today of what I'm sending you, Miss Tanya. I had, oh, did I have it in here with me still? I do not. I was going to say how many yards I used, but it was 65,000. You were under, you were at 54, I think. Um, so you didn't overbid. Heather Price says APO is for Army and Air Force, FPO is for Navy and Marines. There we go. Thank you, Heather. I could not remember. It's been a minute since I've used those acronyms, and so I could not remember. I know. Army, Air, Post Office. Yes, yes. So that's packages for warriors. And Tanya, I'm gonna um, uh, do a video as I'm packaging up some stuff for you, and then get that sent out. I should be able to send it out by Friday at least. What's today? Wait, today is Thursday. So Friday or Saturday, I'll get it out to the mail to you. That way you can get it before I leave for my trip. I'm leaving Sunday. So, but yeah. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Sorry, I've been just chatting away, chatting away. I haven't even crocheted today. Yeah, I haven't even done any crocheting today. But thank you for joining me. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. Continue to make beautiful things out of string/yarn. A hui ho, malama pono, until we meet again. And show somebody some love today. Okay? Give them some pistachios and tell them, hey, it's National Pistachio Day. Or be a good example today. Okay? Just know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and have a wonderful, wonderful day today, you all. Hopefully I'll see you all on Sunday. I'm thinking I can, but right now I'll let y'all know. Barbara, I'll talk with you later. But anyways, ahui ho malama pono. Until we meet again, take care.